Good morning, everybody. Uniquely Lady Charlotte, and it's Saturday morning, and I'm on my way to work. So that's why I got that gruff in my voice. Got that little gruff, in the morning when you're getting yourself together. I'll be together here in a little bit. But anyway, I wanted to tell y'all something that happened to me a few weeks ago, and I meant to get it out sooner, but I figured since we got this time together, and I got about a 40-minute ride, 45-minute ride, I'll go ahead and tell you guys about it. So, one day, after I got off work, I went and hung out. I said, you know what? I ain't going home. I'm going to hang out. Because all I ever do is just go straight home from work. Most of the time, it's just straight home from work. So I said, not today. Not today. So I get off. I go hang out. Chit-chat with some friends. Having the time of my life. It feels good to get out. Since we've been locked up for so long, it just feels really, really good to get out amongst people at a distance and talk to folk. So I said, well, then it started getting late, and I'm like, I can't call nobody. I left my phone at work. I said, forget it. I don't need that phone. I'm like, no, I need my phone. I'm like, no, I don't need my phone. I ain't want to talk to nobody no way. I don't need it. Well, by this time, I had my mother's station wagon. Because after I got off work, Scotty took and dropped me off over there. Mama said I could use the station wagon. Miss Chili. That's the name of the station wagon, Miss Chili. So she said I could use it. Picked it up. And like I said, I went and hung out for a little while. Several hours. Several long hours. But I had time of my life. Alright, so, dang, I can't call nobody. That's alright. I don't need my phone. Well, I get to the house. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to say 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. Because I'm hanging out. I didn't think nothing of it, really. I get to the house. I get to the front door. And I go to open the screen door. And the screen door locked. I can't get in. So now I'm like, how did Scotty done lock me out? I see my car at the house, so he in there. So I'm ringing the doorbell, and it's not a very threatening doorbell. Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling. It's got a little chime to it. Ding, it's not harsh. Like ding-dong. It ain't like the ding-dong doorbell. Ding-a-ling, ring-a-ring, ming-a-ming. He ain't gonna hear that. I look up at the window in the master bedroom, and I see the light is on, meaning the TV light is on, and we'll sleep with the TV on. Okay? I'm like, I know he really don't hear me now, because the TV on. I'm like, oh boy. Okay, now what I'm gonna do? I'm like, it ain't no problem. I'm just out here in my parking lot. It's dark as hell. Really dark. I started looking around and noticed those little gas lamps they got out there really ain't all that bright. I'm looking around and, did I see something over there in the bushes? Oh, it was a cat. Okay. So I said, well, that's right. I'm tough. This ain't nothing. I done been in worse situations. It's 2 o'clock in the morning now. It's all right. So I go get in the car. I recline the seat back. I said, well, because I know Scotty got to go to work in the morning. So I'll just go ahead and recline the seat back, and I'll just sleep in the car. Get up early in the morning. Bam, bam, bam on the door. I said I didn't do it then because I didn't want to wake my neighbors up. I didn't want to wake up Mr. Scary Rogers. He lived right next door. His bedroom window is right next to my front door. So I didn't want to bam on the door and wake up Mr. Scary Rogers. But some of y'all who don't know Mr. Scary Rogers, you have to look at some of my videos. But he's all right. He's all right. Oh, his birthday is coming up. I got to get him some sodas, some Diet Mountain Dews for his birthday. He loved Diet Mountain Dews. And he always want to embrace me longer than usual when I give him the Mountain Dews. So I get Scotty to give him the Diet Mountain Dews now. Last time I gave him some, which was a few weeks ago, I sat in the car and asked Scotty to give him the Mountain Dews. So Scotty gave him the Mountain Dews. And he was looking at me through the windshield like he could have sopped me up with a biscuit. And Scotty was... Anyway, that's a whole different story. Anyway, and Mr. Scary Roger be trying to hit on me in his way when Scotty ain't around. So anyway, I'm sitting in the car and it's real dark. I'm talking about it's so dark that the stars are so bright because there's not much light pollution where I live. That tells you it's really dark. We don't have a lot of street lights. Because I can see the stars beautifully. So I'm like, all right, okay. So I'm sitting in the car. You know, I better lock these damn doors. Something get me. Now, I'm going to tell you something else. I watch a lot of those slapped ham videos. Hey, Callan. I watch a lot of those slapped ham videos. And they talk about cryptids and all kind of things living in the woods and just spirits and ghosts, and I like stuff like that, okay? Aliens and what is that? What is that? So now my mind is playing tricks on me. Because now I'm sitting in the car and I'm like a dang on hootie owl and just everything. Looking at everything, right? I'm like, okay, Kim, calm down. You better than this. You bigger than this. Those are just stories. Then I started thinking about Slenderman and thinking about Bigfoot, the Yeti, or the baby Squatch. You know, all of that. Nope, don't let your mind wander. Don't let your mind wander, Kim. Hold it together. I'm like, no, I'm going to just sleep in the car. Forget this. I'm going to just sleep in the car, close my eyes. I am sleepy. I'm so tired. I'm just so tired. I'm just going to sleep. And then what's going to happen is it's going to be early morning, and I'm going to get up and I'm going to knock on this door. And he going to hear me. He going to open the door. So I'm sitting in the car. Then all of a sudden, I got to pee. I'm like, whoa. These are new developments. Whoa. I'm a diabetic. You know, I typically use the bathroom all night long. So, whoa, I didn't think about this part of the plan. So I'm like, well, that sheds new light. I'm like, I used to be a truck driver. This ain't nothing. I just get that tissue out the truck, go use the bathroom, and take my deposit on up there to the dumpster. It ain't nothing. I didn't live rough and raw. That's what I was thinking to myself. Then the more I had to use the bathroom, the worse it got. Holding it, the worse it got. I'm like, okay, this is not gonna work. One, I'm too big to be trying to clap it out over ground, over some grass, and then, you know, my luck is dark. I may be over a red ant hill. You don't want them problems. You don't want those problems. So, and then I'm unsteady. I'm getting older. I'm 52. I done lost my balance and fell on the ant hill that I can't see in the dark, and still, you know, remember seeing the snake? I told you about the snake wrapped around the front porch, the porch light. I got them problems because they out. Y'all hold on, I gotta get me some food. Hi, can I have the number one?
Starting drink?
A Pepsi, a Diet Pepsi, please.
4 rounds of Diet Pepsi?
Yes, that is correct. Thank you.
What else for you?
That's all.
620.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
He kind of sound like, what is that, Bert and Ernie, or one of them, Bert or Ernie, it's one of them. But he was very pleasant. Bojangles, I want y'all to know he was very pleasant. So anyway, now I got these pains because I know I got to go to the bathroom. Can't call anybody. Can't wake him up. So I crank up the car and I headed back over to Mama's house. Now, let me tell you the scary part about that. I'm sorry, trying to put my wallet up. Let me tell you the scary part about going back over to Mama's house. Number one, my mama is not expecting me to come to her house. Especially not 2:30, 2:45 in the morning. So I'm reluctant to go to her house because I don't want the last thing I see is to be a flash of light. Because how am I explaining that to God? Well, God, I know it wasn't my time yet, but I left my phone at work, and I said, forget that phone. I don't need that phone. And then I tried to go home, and then my boyfriend locked me out. And then tried to go to Mama's house, And I just wanted to lay down and go to sleep because I got to go to work early in the morning. Just in a few hours, actually. I got to get up at 3, 4. I'm going to be late a little bit, but I'm like, next thing you know, boom, flashlight. So I get over to Mama's house. I sit out in the parking lot because I have a key to her apartment. So I sit out in the parking lot and I'm contemplating. Do you just want to sleep in the parking lot over here? No, I still got to use the bathroom. And plus, I don't know these people. She got a whole different set of people over there. So I'm like, nah, I don't know them. They don't know me. Nah, I need to go in the house. So I get my key out. I go up. First, I look at her bedroom to see if the light on or the TV on. It's pitch black dark. I'm like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ain't nobody in that window. So I go in the house real easy. Real easy. I'm tippy-toeing, which further makes me sound like a burglar. Right? I just kept thinking she gonna pop around the corner like Jack in the Box and just shoot me. Just shoot me. And I'm gonna be laying on the floor screaming, why? Why? But those are the memories I want to leave my mother with for my negligence, all because I left my phone at the job. So now I'm tippy pausing through the apartment. I gotta use the bathroom. So I go straight to the bathroom. It's hard to use the bathroom quietly when you got a gusher. Because her bedroom, she has 2 bathrooms. So her bedroom door is open and it's at the bathroom that I'm in. I didn't go to the bathroom in her room. God knows I wasn't gonna do that. So I'm trying my best to use the bathroom quietly. Not make any noise. And I'm telling you something, when you get older, your ankles start popping when you walk. Pip, 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 pop, pip, pop. Everything is popping and cricking. And to me, it all sounds like it's in stereo right now. With all that cricking and popping. Fine, thank you. So I say, okay, to myself, Kim, you got to get these joints under control. You got to get this popping and pinging all under control. So I'm trying to walk, ankle steady crackling. Sound like Rice Krispies. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I don't have enough cup holder space. Okay. Okay, I'm coming. Hold on. Thank you. You too. Yeah, I'm sorry. I ain't got enough cup holder space. I got trash in my car. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all give me one moment. I'm put hand sanitizing the floor. That's what I'm doing. All right. So, like I said, my ankle's sounding like Rice Krispies in a bowl of milk while I'm trying to walk. So I use the bathroom. I'm very quiet. I wash my hands on just like a little tiny little flow. Tiny little stream of flow. So that process is long. And I'm trying to do it with the door shut and the bathroom light on. Because I don't want her to be startled and thinking, oh, the criminal or the burglar washing their hands in my damn sink. So I'm like, oh boy. So I get that done. I don't make a noise. I flush the toilet and I hurry shut the door. And I'm standing in the hallway just looking, right? But I'm thinking, I don't want her to catch me in the hallway either. Because that's going to scare her if she come in the hallway and see me standing there. And then again, all I saw was a flash of light. So now I'm just standing in the hallway like I'm just froze in the hallway. I'm like, oh, this is so much work. And I got to go to sleep. I got to go to sleep so bad. The eyes burning. That's how tired I am. You ever been so tired your eyes burn or you don't get enough sleep and so your eyes are burning? I was burning by this point. I'm like, I meant to call in. Just not call in, but just tell them I'm going to be real late. But I got a lot of responsibilities in the morning, so I got to suck it up. I'm like, if I can just get me 20 minutes of sleep, maybe that'll be my power nap, and then I'll work it out as soon as I get off work. All right, so I go in the bedroom. Remember, she had 2 bedrooms right directly across from the bathroom I was just in. I take off my clothes, and then I'm like, well, wait a minute. I'm taking off my clothes, but what if she opened the door to just look in here, and then she sees a body laying in the bed in the dark? She gonna shoot me in the back. Because she know ain't nobody supposed to be here. She may think it's a person on drugs or a person that's drunk and came into the wrong apartment. Again, flash of light. which that would be 2 warning shots in my back by this point because I'm laying on the bed with my back turned. I'm like, okay, I didn't go to college, but let me try this thing here. So I take my bra off, and I hang it on the outside of the doorknob. I said, maybe if she come out the room and she see my bra hanging on the doorknob, then she was like, Kim must be here. So I tried to put my bra on the doorknob, but the way her doorknob is made, it's like a handle or something. It kept falling off. The handle kept turning. It kept falling off. I'm like, well, maybe if I just lay it in the hallway, she'll see it when she come out of her room. But then I got to thinking, well, I don't want my mama to trip over because she's 70. So I don't want her to get her feet all tangled up in my bra and she falls in the hallway with the gun. So I'm like, okay. Let me come out of here because I don't want to just pop the door open and see a body form laying in the bed. So now I gather up all my things. I go in the living room. I say, okay, I open up the door real quiet in the closet in the hallway. And I make me a little pallet on the couch in the living room. So I'm laying there in the dark and I'm thinking, what if she go to get some water and she just see this body form laying on the couch? I'm like, come on, Kim, you got to lay down somewhere because you about to just faint or pass out because you need some sleep. Because see, I had been up since 3 o'clock the following morning. So, because I have to get up at 3 o'clock and I have to be at work about 4:30. So by this time, it's like, oh gosh, I can't see, my eyes burn. I ain't got my medication, my diabetes medicine. I'm like, well, mama does have something in her refrigerator. I'll take that if I need to. I ain't ate. And that's another thing, I haven't eaten. I'm hungry because everything is closed in my little town. Everything closed that time in the morning. I looked at my refrigerator quietly. I was scared the light was going to shine in the hallway from the kitchen down to the hallway. She go sit under her door and come and get me. I didn't see nothing in there but a bottle of water, so I got me a water. I said, maybe if I drink some water, that'll fool the hunger pains and make me think I got something in my stomach. I'm thinking, see, when you lack of sleep, you think of some crazy stuff with lack of sleep. So I said, now, I wonder why mama not up anyway. Why she ain't looking for me? Because surely Scotty know I ain't in the house. Anyway, I lay on the couch and I guess I just eventually passed out. Well, I did cut the TV on. I cut it on. I didn't cut the volume on. I just had the TV on, like the screensaver. So that way, when she got up and came down the hall, she would see, way before she got there, that her TV is on. And she would, I would hope, use caution coming into the living room and see me laying, see my face, or see my body or my bra and my purse laying on the other couch or on, and my shoes on the floor. Well, I just went to sleep. Finally, it seemed like 2 minutes, but I'm probably gonna say maybe 40 minutes later, mama called my name, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm hit, I'm hit. She said, what time did you have to be at work? I said, yeah, I have to be at work. She's like, what happened? What are you doing at my house? My apartment. It's a long story, Mom. It's a long story. So I'm like, Mom, I need some things. So she got me straight now with some clothes and some things that what I'm talking about. Some other things I needed. Couldn't wear the same things from yesterday. Stewing in them all day. So she got me straight. A mother's love. A mother's love. I always got something prepared for their kids. So I washed my face. She's like, you want a sandwich? Well, I can make you a sandwich. I couldn't find that sandwich meat when I was in there running around homeless and hungry. That's how I felt when I couldn't get in my apartment and I was homeless. But nowhere near the fact. And I realized I wasn't tough as I thought I was. Them few hours, I've been digging, scratching the claw and getting in that house now before Scotty get on. So anyway, I go to work and I'm thinking, well, I can't call Scotty. So I'm like, Mama, call Scotty and tell him, that's right, it was on a Monday and he had to be there on a Tuesday. Either Thursday he went to work. Because we worked together on Tuesdays and Thursdays for a brief moment. So I say, I get to work and I see my car at the job. I say, he don't even care that I didn't come home all night, but he made sure he got his tail to work on time. So I get in there and I say, good morning. I'm talking to Scotty. I said, good morning. He said, hey, babe, good morning. And then I'm looking at him like, ooh, that almost made me say the N-word. Like, man, you ain't seen me all night. You ain't put out no APB. You ain't called my phone, so I looked at my phone. He ain't called, check to see where I was. None of that. I said, Scotty, you ain't seen me all night. You ain't come in the room and check on me? Okay, let me explain that part. So I have the 2 bedrooms, and the other room is my office / she shed, right? So I like the way the bed feels, so I sleep in there. Or sometimes I sleep in the room with him. But most of the time I'm in the she shed, and he'll come in the she shed later on in the middle of the night. Sometimes. So I said, you ain't check on me in the she shed? I've been going on the streets all night. All night I've been walking on the streets. He said, you have? But he ain't got no concern in his voice for me. He looking at me like, oh, well, I'm glad to see you made it to work this morning. That's when I started thinking, okay, this is a man. Sometimes men don't get it. No disrespect to men, but sometimes y'all just don't get it. So now I feel like somebody done peed on my cornflakes and I'm mad. I said, Scotty, you came in the house last night, evidently. Didn't poke your head in the other room to see if I was breathing or alive. You didn't check on me. I check on you all night when I sleep in the she shed. He said, no, I didn't check on you. I was so tired I went straight to bed. I said, but I wasn't here. Had you known I wasn't here, then maybe you would have been looking for me. Or at least call my mama to tell my mama I ain't here, something happened. I said, so now my mama mad at you because you ain't called her to let her know I wasn't in the house. No, I didn't. But you're right, I should have. I should have checked on you. Should have. I might have been laying in a ditch somewhere. He was like, I'm sorry, babe. So I'm like, okay. But just check on me from now on. So now when he come home at night, 1, I make sure I'm in that house. 2, I try to make sure I get my phone from work. I left my phone at the job a lot of times. But you know, you just be so tired. You're just so tired, you don't want to go back and get it. Like, forget that phone. Well, now I care a little more about my phone. Look at the flea market. The flea market crowded. I should have been at the flea market this morning. Got my things ready. But I got to work this morning. And then I have to do my first estimate on a house when I get off work. A friend of mine is remodeling their house. So I'm going to try to get them to let me clean it, get it moving ready. Alright, so anyway, now when he come home at night, or when he leave to go to work, then I'll say, hey, don't forget to check on me tonight. Don't forget to come and check on me if I'm not in the main bedroom. You come in the she shed and check on me. He's like, okay, so now it's a running joke. Don't forget to check on me. So, it was a hard, cruel night. I felt like I was on the street all night. I wasn't, but it was just so much happening. Anyway, so I'm going to go, leave y'all with that story. I'm going to go 23 minutes. And I'm going to eat my boat rounds and take my bread off my sandwich and just eat the chicken patty. And drink my Diet Pepsi. Alright, so I'll talk to you guys later. And I'm sure I got some other stuff to tell you that I forgot to tell you about. Oh, I do. It's about the big water bug in the kitchen the other day. Woo! Okay, alright, bye.